All right, gotcha. Anything else?
Nope. As it grew, Dominion developed technology so many of the technical and voter intent issues that came to light as a result of the 2000 election. We already read this. Okay, first contract, then boom, boom, boom. The United States, to ensure it knew who he was. Okay, in 2010, they recluded secretaries of Denver, Colorado. Dominion continued to maintain an office and significant operations in New York to this day. Today, Dominion's business is organized as U.S. Dominion Inc. and its two wholly owned subsidiaries, blah, blah, blah. Dominion contracts with state and local governments. The lead up to the November 3rd, 2020 election, Fox promotes President Trump's false fraud narrative. For 19 years, Fox News has been the number one rated cable news network and the go-to cable news network for American conservatives, as Fox describes itself. Okay. In addition to distribution through its television. Okay, don't care about this. Lots of people watch it. In the months leading up to the 2020 election, President Trump drew a line in the sand. Either he would win or the election would be fraudulently stolen from him. His supporters must either agree with him or face his wrath. In his own words, the only way we're going to lose this election is if the election is rigged. And there is massive fraud. At the same time, news organizations, including Fox, widely reported that election officials were expecting record-shattering mail-in voting because of concerns over the ongoing coronavirus pandemic. News organizations, again including Fox, also reported this mail-in vote. Wait, I just realized another mindfuck moment. Hold on. If Democrats were going to rig the election via mail-in voting, why the fuck would they also rig the election via rigging the voting machines? Why would you rig both? Why would you make your plan so much more complicated? Why not just pick one? Oh, bro, kill me, fam. Jesus Christ. Let's just throw that question on the end here, okay? It's a good one to bring up. News organizations, again including Fox, also reported that the mail-in voting was widely expected to be much more heavily weighted in favor of Democrats than the overall electorate, in significant part because prominent Republicans, including President Trump, were consistently encouraging supporters to avoid voting by mail and instead vote in person on Election Day. Not surprisingly, given these trends, the head of the Fox News decision desk correctly predicted that on election night, we may be looking at states where it seems that President Trump is in the lead, but there's still 20 or 30% of the vote outstanding. So we're not going to be able to make the call in those states. He correctly recognized and Fox widely and repeatedly reported before the election that this would occur because President Trump had criticized mail-in voting and encouraged Republicans to vote in person, whereas Democrats had encouraged their supporters to vote by mail. In fact, Maria Bartiromo discussed this very phenomenon with President Trump in an October 11, 2020 interview, with President Trump lamenting that mail-in votes would likely be counted 2 weeks after the votes come in and stating that Republicans are going out to vote. They don't want to do the mail-in ballot thing. They don't trust it. Republicans are going out to vote. No. Fuck. Got it. Is this video going to be related at all to the article? Jesus Christ, so fucking annoying.
Voting is a controversial issue, as you know, as the nation prepares for a president. New York City's 12th congressional district primary race is to concede, saying
the state board
4,000 ballots that was one of the ballots received 403,100
envelope. I think in the pandemic at this right, so just make sure you.
The fuck is the point of the... I don't understand what the point of this link was. Or I feel like it doesn't have Donald Trump's... No. I wonder if the fucking video on this channel is different. because they swap out the stupid fucking videos. I bet it was. In other words, well before any false claims that Dominion machines had switched votes, Fox understood the phenomenon the country would later experience come the first week of November. Early vote tallies would lean in favor of then President Trump, whereas later vote tallies would favor now President Biden. I'm just going to add this up here. Fuck it. Actually, you know what? Undermining the electoral process. 1, 2, 3. Is foreknowledge a word? Foreknowledge of mail-in voter discrepancy or of what's like the quickest, snappiest way to say like foreknowledge of like Democrats and Republicans are going to engage differently with mail-in ballots. Foreknowledge of Democrat favored engagement with give me a good sentence. Fuck it. Okay. Throw this up here. Oh, actually, you know what? What is it? Boom, boom, exclamation mark, quote? That's a good one. Disparate attitudes towards mail-in voting. Um, switched. Trump. Jesus, my tenses. What do you want?
Hey, what's up? I wanted to ask you something about the Epstein thingy. So, you said there are no indications about him killing himself, right?
You mean about somebody else killing him or him not killing himself?
Oh yeah, exactly that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I might be completely wrong here, but when the story broke out, like, I don't know, a year ago or something, or a couple years, it was said that the strangulation marks or whatever, the wounds on his neck weren't really
Yeah, that was bullshit.
indicating a
Yeah, that was
suicide.
bullshit. There was one like guy that made that claim who did a not an obituary, who did a autopsy or whatever, but I don't think what he said just wasn't true. It had to do with a certain bone being broken. He was saying, well, this never happens or whatever. But I mean, there are like studies posted for people that hang themselves, and just those claims are just bullshit.
Oh, damn, I fell for propaganda. Like everyone was running with that story. Okay,
Yeah.
that was
You
everything.
don't have to believe me. Also,
Thanks.
go look it up and look up the bone. There was a particular bone that was broken that one of the coroners or something said. Yeah, but yeah, you can go look it up.
Yeah, I was just curious if you were dismissing that or if it was just. Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Have a nice stream, buddy.
I'll be careful. Bye.
Bye.
Jesus. My tenses are not agreeing. Why am I switching between present and past so much? Holy Christ. Okay. In other words, well before any false claims, the Dominion machines had switched the votes. Fox understood the phenomenon the country would later experience come the first week of November. Early vote tallies would lean in favor of then President Trump, whereas later vote tallies would favor now President Biden. Despite this knowledge, Fox spent considerable airtime before the election searching for and discussing voter fraud that might occur during the election. So one Fox employee stated at the time about one such endeavor, it feels like an attempt to push more baseless conspiracy theories and scare the viewers into thinking the election is being stolen. It isn't. In other words, even prior to any claim about Dominion, Fox News already had a preconceived storyline and was on the lookout for baseless conspiracy theories. Wait, what the fuck is it sourcing here? Oh, wait, here's for 38. Trump talks mail-in voting. Fuck. Bro, Facebook links are trash. Imagine not archiving your shit. No shot is this complaint fucking glitched. Are you serious? Where's annotation 39? Here's 38, and then you scroll down, and it goes 40, 41, 42. What the fuck? Good one. It's up there under 38. What? What is this quote from? According to the Daily Beast, insiders at Fox News are warning that a new project by the network Straight News Reporting Room is a ploy to lend credence to President Donald Trump's conspiracy theories about election fraud. In recent weeks, Fox News' Brain Room, the channel's longtime research resource for its dwindling population of fact-based journalists, which suffered disproportionately in the latest round of layoffs, launched a behind-the-scenes operation that current and former staffers say is designed to reinforce and amplify Trump's erroneous accusations, reported Lloyd Grove, Diana Falzone, and Justin Baragona. Starting this Monday, October 5th, the Brain Room research team will launch the Election Integrity Project, Fox News Vice President and Managing Editor Tom Lowell wrote in a September 30th memo. Included will be a one-stop document broken up by state that showcases different stories where election integrity is potentially compromised. Sources within Fox News warned that this is motivated to lend Trump's attacks on the election legitimacy. Officially, it looks like an attempt to report on election irregularities, said a source familiar with the Election Integrity Project. What it feels like is an attempt to push more baseless conspiracy theories and scare the viewers into thinking the election is being stolen. It isn't. It's alarming that the Brain Room is a part of this. Like it's an attempt to give it an air of legitimacy. I don't recall ever seeing anything like this before. What is Fox News' Brain Room? This is just like a reported thing, right? There's not like a video of anybody saying this or talking about this, is there? The Brain Room is what they call the room your mom's hangs out in. Okay. Trump fabricate push lies and prepare to push lies in the event that he lost the election. Doot, 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 doot. This was published on October 31st, 2020. Jesus Christ, this title. Okay. It's a long one. October 2020. October 31st. Jesus. Okay. As precincts began counting, wait. Okay. As precincts began counting on election day, this phenomenon that Fox itself had repeatedly predicted came true. Early reports indicated that in-person votes favored President Trump, but President Trump's lead in key swing states disappeared when Democratic-leaning mail-in ballots, as well as election day ballots from large Democratic-leaning population centers, were counted. Do I have election day written here? It's probably not relevant. Should probably do 2 versions of the manifesto, one long and one in-depth and one short and easy. Yes, I know. Thank you. Yes. The video will be like 10 or 15 minutes. Yes. What have I always said about like doing like prepared content? Like if I do a 15-minute video, we can talk about it for hours. I don't do like a 15-minute research for a 15-minute video. It's inconceivable to me. Shortly before midnight on election day, Fox projected that President Trump had lost Arizona. Fox called Arizona after its statistical model projected that President Trump would not be able to prevail. President Trump began fuming when he learned that Fox had called Arizona, and his son-in-law Jared Kushner called Fox founder and chairman Rupert Murdoch to complain. You know what? We actually should have election night. What was it? November 4th? Election date 2020. November 3rd. The election occurred. Wait, yes. Donald Trump initially having a large lead, and then slowly losing it as mail-in ballots are counted as the night progressed. Nice link. Oh, wait, never mind. That's the formatting of the PDF. Fuck. Fuck! Really? Okay. 2020. Okay. Good one. Oh my fucking god. Fox's Arizona call for Biden flipped the mood at Trump headquarters. The Fox News decision left the president fuming and his team complaining. Then he began casting aspirations on other states' vote counts. Let's see, at 11:20 p.m., Fox News called Arizona for Joe Biden. Into a fury. This is the day before the election? Or, wait. In a week's old appearance on The Tonight Show. Oh, this was a week. Okay. The New York Times. November 5th? 4th? I think this is 4th. Accessed today, 07/19. Wait. Yeah, just make sure I don't have any meetings or anything scheduled that I'm missing. What's the point of putting when you've accessed something? Just in case like things change or they update or whatever. It's just good to know. Okay. What ensued for Mr. Trump was a night of angry calls to Republican governors and advice from campaign aides that he ignored, leading to a middle-of-the-night presidential briefing in which he made a reckless and unsubstantiated string of remarks about the democratic process. Standing in the East Room at 2:30 a.m., he dismissed the election as a fraud and claimed he wanted to stop the counting of votes and leave the results to the Supreme Court. The Trump campaign knew Arizona could be up for grabs, but the Fox News call, putting it in Mr. Biden's column, was symbolic, making it the first state that appeared to have flipped from the president's 2016 batch of winning states. Governor Doug Ducey, Republican of Arizona, had been on the phone all night with administration officials and campaign staff members, adamant that there were still Republican votes to be counted in his state. Jason Miller, Mr. Trump's political advisor, disputed the accuracy of the call on Twitter and frantically called Fox News, asking the network to retract it. He was unsuccessful. Instead of retracting it, the decision desk at Fox News doubled down on its call, putting Arnon Mishkin, the head of the desk, on air to defend the call. I think I remember this, right? Several hours later, I think we watched this, right? The Associated Press also called Arizona for Mr. Biden. Other news organizations, including the New York Times and CNN, had not declared a victor by Wednesday afternoon because of absentee ballots that remained to be counted. Jason Miller, Fox News is a complete outlier in calling Arizona, and other media outlets should not follow suit. There are still 1 million plus Election Day votes out there waiting to be counted. We pushed our people to vote on Election Day, but now Fox News is trying to invalidate their votes. How would it even invalidate their votes? It's so stupid. Jesus. Jesus Christ, this referral like AIDS. This is probably on the 4th again. Oh, it's on the 3rd, damn. Jason Miller tweet. Attacking Fox News for calling Arizona. Jared Kushner, the president's son-in-law and senior advisor, was also in touch with Rupert Murdoch, the Fox News owner, as the night wore on. And on Wednesday morning, Mr. Trump's campaign manager, Bill Stepien, insisted the president would win Arizona by 30,000 votes. When you can go back and load his podcast, the VTuber calls you insane, and the other host says your rhetoric is insane. I'm wondering if he's missing something. No, probably people will feel strongly against it. Jesus. Hi,
How's it going, my very popular friend?
Doing okay, just reading.
I know, I see that. How you doing?
Okay, just chilling.
Just chilling? No stress in life more than normal?
Things come and go. It'll be gone in a week or two.
Yeah, wow. It's been interesting looking in from the outside at your. It's been a little. What would you rate this out of the previous arcs? What are the crazy arcs that you've had? You had the Keffels arc. You had the Islam arc. What are the other? There's some other good ones that I'm missing.
In terms of like public outcry, or
yeah, public.
I think probably Keffels, Islam, maybe probably one of the N words. Rittenhouse, maybe.
Oh, Rittenhouse was definitely one. That's right. Yeah. Oh, when the trans one, right?
Isn't that's Keffels? Yeah.
No, the pre-Keffels trans one, like the subhuman one. Was that?
That was Keffels, yeah.
Oh, interesting. So where does this rate on the?
Probably the highest one, yeah.
By far, or
yeah, I'd say so, yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry, you'll be all right. I know it's very stressful right now, but
fine. I'm just chilling, big chilling.
I see it. I saw that your son got banned from Twitch.
Yeah, because he's fucking retarded, and my audience is fucking retarded.
Yeah. How do you feel? Okay. I already know we're gonna disagree with this.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about the fucking degenerates that hang out in Discord with him that are members of your community? I think that all of them should be. I'm trying to think about the word that I want to use here. Inspected. I guess. I don't know. I don't think it's good. I think he should have friends his own age. Hang out like in his own Discord. I think all the people in here that hang out and go into his Discord, I know he probably loves it, but I think it's super not a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of weird, yeah. But I figure he's on the fucking internet, so either I have people that report back to me to tell me what's going on or not, so fuck it.
They're like babysitters, I guess, then?
Kind of, or just at least I can have some insight into what's going on.
Yeah, fair enough. Man, it has been fucking hot and humid lately. Not good. Normally I go on a walk with my wife every night, and it's been kind of unbearable the last few days. I'll tell you that. I don't know if you go outside much, but
Fuck no. But yeah, there were a couple times I had to leave the house, unfortunately, and yeah, it is fucking hot and humid. Oh, it was this morning, actually. Yeah, holy shit, it was. Yeah, I almost died walking out of the car. It was like a 10-meter walk, and I was dying when I got in my car. Damn.
What do you? I'm thinking, without air conditioning, do you think Florida would be just unlivable? Like, let's just say air conditioning was never invented, I guess. I mean, I guess people in like third world countries obviously don't have AC, right?
I think it becomes livable, but like the lifestyles and everything change a little bit. Like, I think in like Southern Europe, isn't there like tradition where people will like nap in like the middle of the day? Like, there's a reason why you don't go outside at like, 12 p.m. You don't go outside at the highest summer point or the highest like sun point, and then you I don't know, you work more in the morning, evening, chill, lots of shade.
Yeah, it's rough out there right now. Okay, what else? I don't want to. Is this the new life? You're just a reader of stuff?
Yeah. Don't worry. Next month, Factorio, the DLC comes out, so we'll be doing that.
Will you actually?
Yeah, of course. What the fuck? My Factorio DLC?
I don't know. I don't think that's better, actually. That maybe, I don't know. Here's the thing. There's recency bias. That's what you call it, right? I'm trying to be like, oh yeah, games, that's fun. And then like, there's some of us here that are like, Dan, you don't remember the troubles, the bad times of, whatever. I don't know. I mean, at least it's not like League, something where you have to have 100% attention completely on the thing and you can't do anything else. That's fucking too much. What the fuck else was there? So Sunday, I sent you a message on Discord. You did not respond, but just like to try and get a idea of.
Message on Sunday. You sent me a message.
No, I'm suggesting AE on Sunday evening, unless you have prior commitments and plans. Or do you just want to skip the entire shit and just wait until Wednesday?
No, I don't have anything going on Sunday.
Okay. I do have a suggestion, by the way.
Yeah.
But I don't know the answer to it. You're doing all this research on shit right now, and you're creating. And what's the name of this program you're doing it? It's not Notion. It's
Obsidian.
Obsidian. I feel like there should be some form, and I think we talked about this before. There has to be a better way to present this information to morons.
Yeah, there is. I'm working on like scripting videos. So like I've done one for a Supreme Court video, and then I'm going to do one for this where after I take all the notes, I'm just going to like truncate as much as possible and have like the most concise bullet pointed shit ever. And then when I do the video on that, I can link like the longer version note form in like the description of the video. But the video is ideally like a 10 to 15 minute, super digestible, hits all the big points, has all the pictures and all that. Yeah.
But also like the there has to be like some sort of I said this last time and you thought it was stupid, like the parallax thing, but there has to be like an interactive website that you can just go through and it's like, this didn't happen. It's like, well, no, click here. Here's the source of this happening. And if you want to know, this is the timeline of this happening. Like that would be super cool. I just don't know what software that would be.
Unreal Engine 5.
Well, not like a fucking video game, but something with like photos and videos and like on a timeline. I want to say like a timeline basis because all of this is based around the timeline, right? Like when you're right now, you're doing this manifesto on Trump. And I think that if you want to make it most consumable by people, the timeline is the most natural way to do it. It's like, okay, T minus 3 days. Trump is talking to this guy. Here's the source for that. Trump, for the very first time, this is suggested. I don't know. I just think it'd be interesting, but whatever.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
Yeah. Dan sounds like okay. I can't. Can't. No, I can't. I can. Dan sounds like every fucking annoying executive. I hate who says. Wait, sorry. Dan sounds like every fucking annoying executive I hate who says, "Can you make this pretty?"
Uh-oh.
Well, you're wrong. Okay. You know what you are? You're every fucking regarded programmer that wants to make a website that looks like Craigslist and it's like, it's functional. Why do I need to have CSS? Like, the link is right there. Okay. That's you. All right. I'm trying to make this work for everyone else out there. And you're the other side of it. So what you should do is think internally about what you just said. Okay. That's you. Sorry.
Damn, you fucked that dude up hard.
He doesn't even know what to say anymore. He's just cowering back into the shadows of whence he came. Okay. All right. Look, I'll let you do your thing. I know the stream's almost over. You want to do your reading and whatnot. So Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday. They don't do they still do monster trucks? Do people care about that anymore?
I don't know. Have people ever cared about it?
Well, first off, hold up. People definitely cared about monster trucks because I cared about monster trucks. You telling me you don't know about the Gravedigger in the time that it did a complete 360? You know what? You're not a real super fan.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. All right, I'll let you do your thing. Have a good evening, EGG, and stay safe. And yeah, baka.
Yeah, have fun. Be careful. Fox was right. Trump lost Arizona. Many supporters of then-President Trump, however, rejected this pronouncement, instead latching on to false claims about fraud. Reuters reported on November 5th, within 24 hours of formation, the Facebook group Stop the Steal already had amassed over 325,000 members. Facebook group pushing false claim of stolen U.S. election rapidly gains 320. Oh, citing an article. November 5th, the Wall Street Journal, commonly owned by the Murdoch family of Fox, reported on these developments. Facebook announced temporary measures to limit the spread of false and possibly dangerous content late on Thursday, hours after it took down the Stop the Steal group that was organizing protests of vote counts across the country. The article also noted that President Trump's own cybersecurity and infrastructure security agency ceased the federal agency overseeing online security for the elections, and led at the time by Trump appointee Chris Krebs, tweeted earlier Thursday about the robust safeguards in place to ensure a fair and accurate election. 3 days after the election, on November 6th, President Trump won on the attack, complaining that his big lead had disappeared miraculously. At this early point, Fox had not yet made Dominion the focus of conversation. Nevertheless, the tone and tenor was clear. Supporters of President Trump and President Trump himself were looking for a scapegoat. And as the days and weeks that followed made clear, Fox was happy to oblige. Fox experiences the consequences of accurately reporting on the 2020 presidential election, choosing to intentionally disregard the known facts and defaming Dominion in an effort to win back viewers. On November 7th, Fox projected that President Trump had lost the 2020 U.S. presidential election. By the next morning, November 8th, Fox began connecting Dominion with the false election fraud narrative. Specifically, Fox and Maria Bartiromo invited Sidney Powell on the Sunday Morning Future show. Powell declared that there was a massive and coordinated effort to steal this election from we the people of the United States, to delegitimize and destroy votes for Donald Trump, to manufacture votes for Joe Biden. Have you looked into the multiple Arizona audits that stretch past 2022? I have a right-wing friend who went down that rabbit hole. We've argued it several times. He still thinks it should have gone to Trump. What, is he free to talk right now? Sidney Powell. The Sunday morning show. The Sunday morning futures show. Who is this Ian dipshit? What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Hold on, let me use a bathroom real quick. One sec. What did Short Fat Otaku say? He refuses to talk to you. He was the guy who wouldn't come on 6 months ago. Oh, okay. I haven't even looked into the issue. He doesn't feel confident for it? The fuck? That should be a big red flag for you. One second.